leave it to you guys because it's your money.
That sounds pretty steep.
All right. I'm sure you can get it done somebody else much cheaper. Find it cheaper, he says.
Just call and cancel their order and buy the same stuff.
Yeah, if you've got the codes and stuff, that'd be great. No problem at all. You have their username, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Not a problem. Yeah, if you've got that, you've got it all. There's no reason you hear him clacking away as though he's doing a research to know that, oh, that is an unusual username. I'm sure you'll have that down. No problem, says the greedy hacker on the other end.
There is a point though to that. Is if we have what they've ordered, we can just order that and then
Yes.
deliver it earlier. Just say, oh, sorry, it's a bit early delivery, but
Yes, you can.
the slot open up.
Mm-hmm. It is. You would need to be able to receive it on a boat, though, because they are delivering it by a boat. Obviously, the vans tend to break down in the water.
Oh, you just need a higher charge for a boat. Don't
Yeah. He says, if I was to just change some things in their records, the system which I am totally not in right now, for that extra 2,000, I can have it. If you know the boat name, then I can have it sent to whatever boat. And you give me a boat name and location, I could totally get that. If I was actually hacked in, which I wouldn't do for less than 2,000 more. Although that may be going up to 3,000 soon because time is money and you're wasting mine.
About 500.
Give me a bargain roll. Let's see what happens here. All up to Scott. Make that bargain roll.
Not quite.
Since you didn't miss it by much, he'll go down to 1,000.
meet in the middle.
Yeah, it'll make our lives easier.
Great. What's the name of the boat you want delivered to?
We already know that. We're giving it to you. Oh no, the other boat.
No,
So you want it sent to the ship face regardless of me? Why did you give me that extra 1,000? I am very confused.
I thought you were asking the name of the ship it was delivered to.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got that.
Here.
Shut up.
Oh, Alex Kinley is going to procure a boat.
Oh, wait.
Alice Kinley, as in Blood Dome?
No, that's right.
mean,
The bum shock fights?
Yeah.
Nice.
and we will give you the name of that boat.
As long as you have, I'll tell you what, that means contacting me back, which means contacting me through him again. So you'll call him and then he'll give him the name of the boat and then he'll give it to me. But I want something else. Yes.
Okay.
Done.
He hangs up.
I get one of the random bum fight t-shirts out. I didn't ask what size he was. Oh, god damn it.
Assume big, says the fat guy sitting there with the wizard's hat on.
That's what I was thinking.
He's a hacker, for God's sakes. He's not going to the gym every day.
Triple X.
That's probably a medium assumption there.
I will get a Shopify t-shirt and sign it.
No problem. Somebody mark off 15 cred for the t-shirt that he has you buy for him so that he can get it and sign it. Because he doesn't carry fucking money at all. No, yeah.
That's all you, Dana.
Yeah, I marked off.
It's the way of things.
Yeah.
The universe works in mysterious ways.
And by mysterious ways, it means you guys get to pay for all this shit. Oh, that's rough. So, no problem. The t-shirt shows up. He signs it. You guys go out looking to charter a boat?
Well, wasn't that what we wanted the wizard to do? Wizard still in your room to get a boat to meet us?
Oh, I see. Yes,
Right.
you're tying it in. Oh, that's lovely.
Should do.
Take a card there. You go. Okay, so yeah, the wizard has a boat with a winch because he thought you wanted a winch. He glares at you. The boat
We
is
do though. Oh no, I don't. Oh shit, we still haven't worked out what we're gonna do with the tiger.
the
Shit.
boat is like a tug, and it's called Berth, Berth. Last name Control. It's a tug, and it's because that's the one that has like a little miniature crane for picking up the non-existent cage in.
Okay. We're gonna need
Yeah.
a cage.
We're gonna need a cage.
That's on you. He tells you, you bring it down to the docks and you can load it on. He'll arrange to have the groceries delivered. Do you want early or do you want them in 2 days or what?
No, we'll do it on the same date, but let's have them. If the delivery is like 12 till 3,
First thing in the morning.
Let's do it like a 10 or 11.
Okay.
So we'll do it early.
Great.
To say that we have a slot open up early in the morning.
Well, all right. Yeah, he
we have
tells
to have
you.
them delivered to us so that we can deliver them to them.
Yep.
So let's have them delivered to us first thing in the morning.
We need
Yeah,
we need 2 days because we need to now work out how the fuck we're gonna get the tiger off the boat.
Okay, no problem. He makes grocery arrangements. That's taken care of. It'll be delivered to Berth Control, not Berth Control. I didn't come up with these boat names. Some other people apparently spent a lot of time doing it. Yeah,
That's great.
yeah. So,
well, how do you buy a cage?
give me a luck roll, Scott, and Dana Zool, please give me a research roll to try to make it all work. Because you're pretty much the only one who can do efficient research on the computer. It's all up to you because one of them screams demons, and the other one goes, "My face keeps appearing. Am I in the box?" It's not good.
Luck fails.
Excellent.
And I did not make research.
Well, it looks like it's going to have to be done a different way, not through the easy phone way. How would you like to try to get some sort of metal cage?
Let's go to a zoo.
Oh.
Cut two. You are at the zoo. The zoo itself has been repurposed because a lot of the animals died in captivity or were eaten. And what a shit world, you think? Right. They are currently holding political dissident prisoners in most of them. The guards outside with the riot gear and the guns ask for your purpose in visiting.
We want to see the animals.
There are some monkeys left, and the guards let you go see them. There's other guards to make sure that you just see the monkeys and do not feed the political dissidents who are now being treated. Actually, what they've done is, in order to further humiliate the political dissidents, they put them into different animal suits, and they make them live like that in the cages.
Nice.
Oh my.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So you guys get to see them. There's little kids going, "The zebras aren't very funny," and then some guys just standing there in the zebra outfit, looking fucking depressed.
Is there any zookeepers around?
Yes, there are.
Mr. Zookeeper.
According to his jacket, his name is Terry, and he is also carrying an assault rifle because that's that kind of zoo.
Hello, Terry.
Hello.
So, if we were looking to transport, say, a tiger, what kind of cage are we looking for there?
Come on over here with me, sir.
Excellent.
He takes you over to a guy dressed as a fucking tiger sitting on a stool in a cage. And he talks about the cage. He thinks that you mean a dude dressed as a thing. And he says, "I recommend bars about this far apart with chicken wire in between. That keeps him from getting anything except his fingers out. And if he does, you hit him with the mallet. There are mallets over here for kids and stuff. If he sticks his fingers through, they can bang away on his fingers with the mallet. That's a free service that comes with the zoo. This guy is flipping you off right now. The tiger's flipping you off.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me go get. He radios in. He's like, the tiger's getting a bit uppity. All right, and the tiger's like, no, and you see another guy with a hose spraying down the tiger. He's running in a circle and yelling and stuff.
So how much for the tiger?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We're not really allowed to sell the exhibits.
Well,
How about just the cage?
We don't really. This is more of a pen, he says. It's not really something you can take with you, unless you mean. Are you saying you want to rent a living space here? We do have some people living over in the former armadillo cage.
armadillo.
Oh. How do you transport animals?
Oh, we don't. We generally, if they need to go somewhere else, we kill and eat them. If we feel remorse, we can throw up in a grave or something, I suppose. But yeah, it's. Are you trying to buy a cage? Is that what you're after?
Yeah.
Yes.
He rolls his knowing shit about cages because he's a zookeeper and goes, huh. God, you would need
Something for a living.
Well, he doesn't do cages for a living. He basically guards political unrest prisoners for a living. He says,
There's probably cages around that you don't use anymore. Back when the zoo used to transport animals.
He gets on the radio and he talks to people. Okay, the best that they can come up with is a truck. It's like a big semi truck that has a cage built into it. They can let you buy that for $12,000.
What?
Yeah, that's too big.
Oh, well, it has a lot of uses. He says, even though it is a ground vehicle, you can have a party in it. You can lock people up in it. You can do a school trip in it. You can do all three at once.
Right. You're a bad man.
I don't know. Have you considered a farrier or something, or somebody who builds metal stuff? I mean,
Like metal worker?
a metal worker, yeah.
A blacksmith.
Blacksmith. Well, let's not be racist, he says.
Well, it seems that you guys might have like leftover work. Obviously, you're out of stock.
Apparently, they've sold off most of the. Kids, who wants to throw poop at the armadillos?
I do.
Give me throw rolls if you'd like to throw poop at the people living in the armadillo cage. Yeah, this is the guy. You're watching the two guys you're with throwing poop at people, men, women, children, who are just trying to live peacefully in their armadillo cage. And they think it's funny and are giggling about it. These are horrible people you're with.
Okay. Who do you call when you need to repair your prisoner pen cages?
Ghostbusters.
He goes and contacts somebody. He says, he gives you, they talk to somebody else. The other person goes, oh, we have a great metal worker. He's the same guy that built something called a blood dome.
Yeah, I know about that. Would I know the name of the guy?
Blood Dome?
Yeah.
He's stationed close to where you built the blood dome just because it's easier for him to get to.
Oh, good old Johnny. Yeah.
Cut to talking to Johnny. Johnny has got a bunch of burn marks on him. He works in hot metal all the time. And across the street, you see something. It's a building that's been built over the place where the blood dome was, and it says Alex Kinley's Blood Dome and Bum Shock Fights. Is the name of the building.
So that's what you're into now.
Hello, Mr. Kinley.
That was a past entrepreneurial
Oh.
thing. That's the enterprising initiative. So, Johnny, I need a favor for old time's sake.
You hate me, though.
What? When did that happen?
You beat up my daughter.
What?
I think you must be mistaken.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Why would I do that?
Because you were drunk and mean.
That sounds like me, but...
Give me a fast talk roll to convince Johnny he didn't beat up his daughter.
Yes.
Yeah, all right, he says, but you are a mean drunk.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I agree with you with that.
What do you need?
We need a cage that could hold a tiger.
What, a real tiger?
Yeah.
Why don't you just buy a mechanical tiger?
No. No, it's not for us. It's somewhere else.
Oh. How big is the tiger?
It's a tiger.
He looks at you for a while.
And you know what would be really handy? If you could work your magic and you could make it like a kind of a cage that you can take apart and put back together easy, like a folding cage or something. Something you can transport, put up quickly, get a tiger in, transport it somewhere in it, be done.
So you need out of something fancy like aluminum?
I'll leave it up to you on
No.
expert opinion.
We need it on a boat, and we need to be able to lift it with a winch.
Yeah, that's another good point.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, I should be able to slap something together within the next month.
I've had a rush job.
I'm really busy. I got a lot of customers and
but
late fees
Johnny,
and stuff.
Johnny, it's me. Where would you be without the building of the Blood Dome? Where would your name is synonymous with the Blood Dome? People come to you because of that. I did that for you, Johnny. I did.
Give me a fast talk roll. He goes,
Yes.
He can build it out of either cheap and because he doesn't seem to know anything about tigers. He says you can either build it cheap and quick for about 500, or you can build out fancy, super strong materials that is quick and easy to put together for about $2,000.
I'm thinking we'll go for the cheap and easy just because it doesn't need to last. As long as it holds out for like a good day or so, we should be fine. I'm not looking long term here.
Are tigers very strong? He says.
Yeah, they're pretty strong.
Well, let's hope that it's calm when you put it in there.
Okay, well, no, it won't be. Can't tranquilize it. I'll leave it to the money guys because I would go for the $2,000 option, but it's eating into your money, so it's up to you guys.
Oh, yeah, you should bill Alex.
I know better than that. I've worked for him before. Fortunately, the first Blood Dome was built mostly out of scrap and old world junk.
Yeah, exactly.
And in fact, part of it still is. But it's for nostalgia's sake.
Wasn't it also part of that nursing home nearby?
They didn't need all the oxygen tanks anymore.
Of course they did. Alright, I'm gonna go and change ice packs. You guys decide what level of cage building you want.
500 or 2,000. That's the rush job extra premium cost.
Yeah. I've already blown through quite a bit of our pay, so that's rough. How much did we actually use so far? 1,000.
I have us marked down that we already did 8,000 for the hacker guy because I thought we were doing like an advance for that, but then our personals I took off of the 500 that I found in the room.
So happy those ice packs are working.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure the cheap is fine. I mean, it's inferior steel. If you hit it at the wrong angle, it may shear off, but if you only need it for a day or a couple hours, it might hold. I mean, it's not like you're gonna have some sort of enraged strong thing in there trying to get out.
Okay, let's go for the $2,000 option.
Really?
So,
Okay. When do you need it by? A couple weeks? What?
tomorrow?
He gives you the look.
I mean,
2,500. He says, "I'll get it done tomorrow by noon."
wait, about day after tomorrow, first thing in the morning.
2,500. I'll make that happen. I've got to hire extra help. How big is the tiger?
I get out my phone and I show him facts about tigers.
Oh yeah, we have a picture of the tiger.
Oh, he watches it for a while. He's like, "It looks like a big cat. How bad can it be?"
I show him some National Geographic footage of like ripping apart a gazelle and pouncing over it.
Okay, well, the gazelles are obviously weak.
Political
right, yeah.
dissidents.
2,500. On National Geographic, it shows a guy in a tiger suit running after a guy in a gazelle suit. No, roar, says the guy.
Oh.
Oh, my world's a very silly place. So anyway, yeah, 2,500 will get it done. Please mark off the money. You have to talk to the wizard who gets him the money. The wizard knows that this job's getting done because you're pretty much already getting paid.
Oh boy.
Which means if it doesn't get done, you're into some guy for a lot of money.
Yeah.
Which amuses the shit out of Alex Kinley, which is not helping.
Okay, get it done.
He begins making phone calls for some reason.
What else do we need? Disguises?
Alex, he's asking if they need disguises.
Yeah, we need Peapod uniforms.
He says he's wondering if you guys need disguises.
Oh yeah, I'll work on that.
Do the Peapod people wear uniforms or anything?
They wear vests that say Peapod on them. Other than that, other than the vest, it seems like they're normal clothes, but then they wear like a green vest that has like a little Peapod logo on it. You find plenty of pictures of it replicating those. Not really even a challenge, as long as you get somebody with professional sewing. I mean, if you've got sewing skill, you should be able to slap together something for almost no money. Do you have sewing skill? One sewing roll, you can make all three vests.
We can roll it. Roll it and learn.
Each attempt will take 6 creds. If you fumble, you're done. Otherwise, you're just sucking away your money. It's funny that way. And time. Each attempt takes an hour and 6 creds. You can do it.
I'll give it one try.
All right.
No.
You can't do it. Anybody else want to try for a sewing check?
No.
But you've got learn. Don't forget your learn skill. Or your
But it takes an hour. Am I trying
only an
alongside
hour.
of him?
You could. You
Are we
can.
buddies? And it just takes 1 hour since he's already using it.
Yeah. If Matt ever comes back over, he can try his too because he
All
would
right.
love to make a sewing.
I
roll.
did not make it at learn.
Oh,
Be sure to call Matt a crippled old man.
shut up. I will sew the crap out of this.
All right.
No.
Now, right. You guys blow through an hour, nothing doing. 18 cred are gone. Would you like to give it another shot?
No.
Aw.
Let's all try one more.
No, Glenn.
Another cred go away. Somebody mark it off. Happy days.
Yay.
I like
Oh,
I like to learn. Hey,
Yes.
he got it.
Alex Kinley gets an art check in learning, or check in learning if he hasn't already got one.
And so
I
Oh my
fumble.
God.
I make the most
Right.
beautiful vest in the world.
He makes a bunch of like hippie stuff and Woodstock lives and stuff.
Sewing must be a writing skill.
That's great.
Of course, everything's a write-in skill. Hooray!
Okay. Got vests.
You've got vests.
Do we want the face hidey thingies?
Oh, Matt, when you were making the vests, were you making them for normal humans or big enough you could wear a shark suit and then put the vest over? Got it. I wasn't sure. Didn't want to assume. Shark vest.
Well,
You could do more sewing and make shark vests if you want. Peapod, rawr, and then eat somebody.
Yeah. Let's get arts and crafty. Should we try and make some like rudimentary peapod signs to stick on the side of the boat?
I look up a picture of what a typical delivery peapod boat is.
It has a picture of a peapod, and it says peapod, and the background's great. Yeah, it's pretty basic. You should be able to do it. Now, what medium would you like to do it in?
Dance.
Take a card, Matt, and give me a dance roll as you would do. Give me an interpretive dance roll, Matt, actually. Yeah, I want an interpretive dance for peapod.
No.
He flounces around a while. You guys do not understand.
Pretty.
So what medium would you like? Would you like to get a bunch of magnetic signs and paint?
Yeah.
Oil painting?
Yeah.
Great. Give me oil painting rolls, please.
Did painting does not apply?
Oh, painting is fine, yeah.
Let's have painting.
Oh, goddamn.
Ooh,
I do very well.
Crit. No.
Nice.
I didn't crit, but I got it. But definitely, I think.
She critted. Yeah, I know her learns at least 10, so. Yeah, that's definitely. She paints the best. Your peapod signs are okay, but hers look like they came from the fucking factory and they wrapped them up to keep them from getting scuffed on the way and shit. Right, you have magnets ready to be slapped onto the boat so it can say peapod.
Yay.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you guys are pretty much ready to go to work for peapod now.
Are they a franchise? Because we might need some money.
Well, normally this is the kind of job that if it required less prep, it'd definitely be a couple hours and you'd be done. But
we're going all out.
You guys have gone insane. So yeah, yes, I agree. None of this was expected. I thought of how I would do it, and you guys are doing it different. I applaud you. So right.
Okay, so are we gonna spike the food or just try and knock out the guys? And are we going to try and hide our faces from the cameras?
Well, okay, so the hiding of the faces, the only good thing is that the rebreathers that everyone uses in this day and age.
Oh yeah, we can just wear gas masks.
They will cover a lot of your face. I suppose if we're going during the day, we could wear like sunglasses on top of that. That would probably obscure nearly most of our faces. I think that might be enough. Everything else might. Oh, we could. I would
think just the gas mask would be enough obscurement. But
if you like me, Alex Kinley, the master of disguise, to change your appearance, I'm happy to do that too.
You could change our appearance and then they put a gas mask over it. So if they need to take off their gas mask, then there's still somebody the fuck else if you wanted to.
Can try disguised.
Would you like try it yourself or have Alex Kinley master disguise do his disguise on you? Oh, and you need disguise kit to make all of that happen, which is about the size of a large fishing tackle box and costs about $1,000.
Unfortunately,
but it's reusable.
Yeah, I had stuff, but it's not in this universe.
I rolled disguise before. Pretty sure I had a fake mustache.
You might be able to make one out of available stuff, but it's kind of like the equivalent of wearing a mop on your head to make it pretty fair. I meant for I'm up close to somebody and they're checking out my face disguise kit, like movie style disguises, like
Right.
Man of 1,000 Faces shit, not the mop. Unless you're dealing with Elmer Fudd, in which case he will never fucking get it.
Well, I'm more concerned about the cameras identifying us than the guards. So
Do you want to pop $1,000 for a reusable disguise kit?
I don't have $1,000.
She could call up the wizard and instruct the wizard to spend more of the money you have not yet earned on the disguise. I mean, at this point, you're in so deep that if you fail the mission and like injure or kill the tiger, you're gonna be bumped off by God knows who anyway.
No, we'll slowly work it off by being Peapod delivery service.
That is a possibility. Yeah, that'll take years, but it's a different kind of way to. I would have to then write adventures like hanging out in the back room at a grocery store and fucking going out drinking with your coworkers and shit. It'd be a different kind of adventure.
If I'm not mistaken, we still are actually in the positive.
Oh yeah.
It was $30,000. We have not.
Oh, yeah.
$30,000 on
Yeah.
stuff.
Was it
No.
30?
I thought he said just 15.
Well, that was his original thing, and then Alex said that's not enough money for them.
I
And
bargained
Okay.
the shit out of that for 30.
Oh,
So we got that. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we've
you
still
didn't-
spent.
You didn't get shit, actually. You're.
Well,
you
as
keep
far as our
calling the
tab,
wizard.
our
Oh,
tab,
yeah. How much is your tab up to?
10,500.
I'm really glad Alex bargained for
Right.
you.
Yeah, that's
Just
why
like,
we're-
here's your 100 credits.
I've got it at
down.
9,500.
This is how we roll.
Unless you were counting the disguise kit.
Now you know why I don't.
Oh, I think we got the one guy down one. Yeah. We got, because he said 2,000, then we got 1,000
Then
later.
he went to 1,000. Then you told him I need
Right.
it tomorrow, and he went up to 1,500.
So it is 9,500
Hooray!
is our tab,
Take a
which
card
maxes
for
at
keeping.
30,000.
Take a card for keeping track of the money for the group and stuff because one of them won't. One of them is letting you do it, and you're doing the paperwork. So good for you. Have a card. So, right. What prep would you like next?
Go for it, Glenn, because you were more accurate than I.
Go for what?
The draw.
Oh, the card?
Yeah, whoever gets it, I don't care. So, what other prep would you like to do? You've got some time before the cage is available.
Take a check in willpower.
We need to doctor the food.
So you're going to doctor the groceries that you're going to be delivering?
Yeah, I don't
Or something.
think that's going to work with this plan. So we're just delivering groceries. We can't hang out long enough on the
loiter.
boat for them to eat groceries.
Who wants to start preparing a big meal for everybody? Huh? Here's your tip.
So-
Get the fuck off my boat.
So that
So
was part of
crazy
the other
knockout.
plan where we have stuff delivered and then come on once they're knocked out.
Yeah. Knockout gas. How are we going to get the kitty in the cage? Those are our only holes.
Well, plus
We're-
the knockout gas may end up affecting
Affect.
the kitty,
Yeah.
and then it may die because the boat is kind of all connected if you're using gas and stuff, the air vent systems and stuff. Although if you put in just low gas, everybody should get knocked out, but it may kill the cat. Satisfaction will not bring
At
it.
the vending machine store, did they have tranquilizer guns?
No, No. Well, give me a critical luck roll, and the answer is yes. Yes, they do.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Here they just bump people off. They're, mean. You could have your researcher use her magic mirror and research it and see if she can find a place that sells tranquilizer things.
Hey, here it is. It says right here.
Give me a luck at -30, Sheila, to see if such a place exists in this dojo. Because, as I said, they normally just bump people off.
That's not going to make it.
Yeah, well, they're going to bump people off.
No next day delivery.
Amazon tranquilizer kit. Amuse your friends. Like your children. They won't go to sleep. Mom, Yeah, keep in mind that the part of the reason they don't sell like human tranquilizers is because everybody's body weight is different, and different people have different reactions, different medications and stuff. So they sell a one-size-fits-all bullet. Instructions: place in gun. Place gun to head of person that you wish to discipline. Pull trigger repeatedly. Person will be disciplined. Discipline, yay!
All right. Well.
Shit. If we're just gonna go on and start punching these guys, then we went to a lot of trouble for
access to the boat without getting eaten by acid or sharks or shot down.
At least we know, like, we've got the stuff
get
we
the
need
drop on them.
to make sure they don't call for reinforcements or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. Did we get the frequency jammers?
I think that was part of the whole kit.
No, those are for sale for an extra grand or actually 500. Those are not that expensive. 500 will jam cell phones and radios, and they will have that on the berth control boat if you wish. They do warn you that it's not a selective thing, it's an area thing. So if like the Coast Guard is coming up and their cell phones stop working and shit, they may get suspicious and shooty.
Right.
And also our own.
Buy that.
Also, that is another thing that you can take home with you. The entire gizmo is as big as like 4 laptops stacked up type deal. So that's some gizmo that will keep on giving in the future. So I would make a note of that. So assuming your boat isn't sunk by like a missile or some shit, then you can keep that. Of course, if your boat does get sunk and you all put on shark suits and disappeared into the ocean, that would be quite a satisfying exit from the boat.
Those were not bought. So if we...
Really?
But they're still in stock.
Oh my! I would definitely pick those up. They're just so wonderful.
Okay.
I like to encourage players to do silly shit. Yeah.
So we're gonna beat these guys down?
That's a good question there. Yeah, if you can find a more elegant way, then I will definitely award some cards. But otherwise, give them the back of your hand is always an option.
Buy some baseball bats and disguise them as baguettes.
That's not a bad one.
Yeah, that one tastes like baguette. It's been out in the sun for 4 weeks. Rock hard.
I look at the invoice for the grocery list and see if there's any baguettes.
Oh shit, that's right. You have to buy the groceries as well.
No, they're delivering to us. I just want to see there.
Oh yeah, that's right. The other guys are still paying for them.
Well, hold on. So depending on how we're going to go around this, if we are literally going to just use the cover to get close to the 2 guards, knock them out, and do something else, do we really need to go to all the trouble of ordering the actual groceries?
Well, it's already being paid for.
It's already ordered. We're not paying for those.
I thought but that's a separate shipment. We're not getting that shipment. We were going to
Yeah, we are.
order it.
We rerouted it to our boat. Yeah.
It'll be coming day after tomorrow, I believe.
All right. Well,
it is getting later in the evening, by the way, and you guys are getting tired and wishing you knew what building you lived in. But now you have Alex with you. What could possibly go wrong?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to take it back to my place.
Do you want to?
Where do you live?
I don't know anymore. Been so long since I last came here.
Yeah, actually, assuming you only paid the rent for less than 3 months at a time.
I had lifetime, mate.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did you buy the lifestyle?
Yeah.
Was it a cardboard box?
No. It was quite a good lifestyle, I think.
Oh no! Wait. That was that thing. Yeah. If you give me a memory roll, simple memory roll full, you can remember where the fuck your house is.
Memory. He has to because he's always drunk. Yes.
All right. He takes you guys to his place, which is surprisingly nice, and you know it's like a normal home. I believe it's above the muck, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's above the clouds where you don't have to wear gas masks and stuff. Mark off 20 for taxis and another 10 for a taxi tip because Alex kept screaming about demons the whole ride and it pissed the driver off, so he demanded more money. And otherwise, he threatened to have the back doors open, then do this, and then shake the cab because you need a flying taxi to get up there. And so, yeah. It's a surprisingly nice place. Although there's whiskey, like you don't have to get up to always be within the reach of 3 different whiskey bottles. It's literally all over. And it looks like somebody set fire to one of the beds.
God damn her.
Wow.
Yeah.
No good.
Jilted lover?
Yeah, kind of. Well, no, it's complicated.
Yes.
He's a psychopathic killer, and I'm a drunk Irishman. Doesn't really mix.
Well then.
You have a choice between either using the food that comes with the home that isn't very good, or you can order out. Ooh, are we ordering out tonight?
Probably.
Ooh, I won't eat anything then because I was starting to get hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. So, if your characters would like to order out, it's 15 for decent food, or you could eat like Soylent Orange and pick your texture, color, and consistency.
I'll have mushy green.
All right.
Spent a lot of money today.
Yeah, it's only 15. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, I love the purple stuff.
No problem. Yeah, you guys eat up in the old food dispenser. Such a disgusting place. So, yeah, and then you get some sleep here. Alex gets really, really drunk and ends up like sleeping. He ends up sleeping all over the house a little at a time because he gets up in the middle of the night. He's like, I have to take a piss. And then you're hoping that you're not where he thinks he has to take a piss. And then, you know, he staggers around yelling and then he falls asleep somewhere else, you know, etc. It's living with
it's the way of things.
Yeah. Living with a high functioning alcoholic, not the best time, I'm thinking. But eventually morning comes, the nightmare ends. It's like, you know, you're leaving the really nice house and now it's all fucking trashed. Apparently there's a maid service that comes in and Alex knows this and takes advantage of them and they all hate him a lot. It looks like something out of the Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas movie when you guys are leaving. So, yeah.
Okay, I have an idea. Can I
mark
roll...
off 20 for taxi.
security systems lore to know if, or to have an idea if we'd be able to lock the guys that aren't on watch below decks when we storm the castle?
Sure.
Oh.
Well, according to 1920s tech, you would need a vault. And assuming that they're in the vault and not interested in coming out while you push the really big door slowly closed, you should be fine.
I wonder if this ship has a vault.
I'm thinking your next character someday should probably be a modern guy or a futuristic guy who would be much happier with that.
So we're going to, as I'm having my munch of liquid white with chunky brown for
That's
breakfast.
a good choice. Good choice.
So we're going to get the groceries delivered for verisimilitude and come up. We don't need to move their boat at all. We already have our boats together.
We still have a day before the delivery, right?
Yes, you've got today to do stuff, and at any time, if you're like, we're done doing stuff, Logan, cut to Peapod delivering to us, I'm happy to do that.
Okay.
But otherwise, you have a day to relax, see the sights, throw poop at people trying to live their lives, whatever you want to do. Dump random garbage.
If we lock them down, they are now locked exactly where we need to go down to get the tiger. So that would only be helpful while we get the guard under control.
They're not in the tiger room. They won't go in the tiger room.
But I imagine we will have to go through where they are to get to the tiger room.
Okay. Well, maybe.
Get to the tiger room somehow.
The tiger room.
And we need to get that tiger, like, up steps and into a cage. So
I bought 3 lassos. Got a lasso.
So we put a big chunk of meat from our Peapod delivery in the cage and hope that it just goes right in there.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
To clink.
Well, no, we'd have to get it up to the cage.
Well, maybe it'll go up there and be hungry.
I mean, we probably just want to leave the cage on the tugboat and bring the tiger to it. But we could lead it with meat and lassos.
We've got a winch.
I mean, unless we can get, like, the cage up against the door.
Yes.
And just draw it out like that. That'd be great.
On the other side, we can borrow the zoo's girl tiger outfit.
Well, that's why I wanted to buy the other. That's why I wanted to buy the other guy in the tiger suit, because he could be a decoy. possibly
Just have him on the outside of it, but you can see through the bars. Meow.
Wow.
Oh dear.
Great.
No, we would want the tiger to just be no touching, tunneled right into the cage. Drop the door.
Really?
No touchy tiger.
I love animals. I love the big kitties, but they can scratch. I don't think he's been declawed.
It shows somebody's arm literally being ripped off. Oh, kitty scratched him. My blood! I need that.
Okay. Was there meat in the Peapod delivery? Can we look that up? What?
Huh?
I'm looking it up. Beep boop.
Oh, yeah.
Is there hunks of meat?
Oh, plenty of meat. Plenty of meat. And lots of other groceries as well. But plenty. And give me evidence analysis rolls as you discuss exactly what groceries.
Made it.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I did something wrong.
Matt, did you make yours as they're discussing groceries?
Yes. What are we doing, sorry?
I made it.
You believe it's enough for 8 hungry men and 1 tiger for a week.
Must be a couple of guys we didn't see on the boat.
Did you say it's grocery skill?
No, I did not. It is evidence analysis, but
Or they eat a lot.
How many guys? 8.
We had seen 6 before.
Somebody's piloting it.
Yeah, there must be 2 guys that don't come out on watch.
And like I said, someone who's going to probably cook it.
Eh.
Do these seem to be like ready-made types of foods of like making sandwiches, or are we making beautiful casseroles on the ship type of groceries?
ready-made.
Yeah, they're not going to have a chef.
No. If they have a chef, he's the laziest person ever.
Me.
Yay.
The sandwich master,
Yeah.
Arthur Dent.
What's up, Matt?
I'm just putting some laundry up. Well, bits here that need to.
So Tiger might be hungry if we're at the end of their delivery stretch to come in.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
What times of day were they feeding the tiger at during our surveillance?
You only saw them dumping chum at dusk and at night. Basically, when logical times for somebody to, actually, and also once at random in the day, usually logical times for people to be trying to sneak in through scuba diving, and you just toss some chum in, see what happens, for fun. Wasn't anybody killed and eaten.
If we can, since we have the wench, if we don't have guards on us, if they're incapacitated, not decapitated, hopefully, then we'd be able to, try to lure the tiger and winch it onto the new boat and have enough time for that before reinforcement comes with our jammer. So I feel like the missing piece is, how do we get rid of the guards, the potentially 8 people?
Yeah.
And then we're ready to die.
Just need a boat full of strippers.
I know.
Your phone's ringing.
I answer the phone.
You hear demons. It's the guy, John. This is John. It's ready.
Thank you, John.
He hangs up.
Deliver it. No. Tell him to deliver.
What do you say, Glenn?
Who is that?
Our cage is ready.
No. Tell him to deliver it.
Well, where are we even having to deliver it for? Like, I can call him back. That's how these work.
We have a boat. Deliver it to the boat.
We don't have the boat yet.
Yeah, we do.
So it's the day before.
The boat is pure cured. It's the birth control.
Yeah, it's out there right now, ready to take a cage.
You've not actually ever seen the birth control boat yet.
Okay. Let's go look at it and tell them to deliver it.
Let's go look at the boat first.
You're not sure where the boat's supposed to be, so this is a problem.
Hey, where's our boat?
I call up the wizard. I set up.
I was going to say, he's yelling at somebody. Hey, where's our boat? The guy goes. No problem. You call the wizard, and he's like, yes.
Hello, we're ready for the boat, and we would like
slip 15A.
There you go.
He says, if you damage the boat, it comes out of your pay. The boat may be worth more than your pay, but it is an older craft.
Oh, This is a rental?
Goodbye. And then he hangs up. Apparently nobody can hear him talking when you're on the phone except you. And they're ignoring him. You just don't know which.
Bastard.
He looks at himself in his phone. He's figured out how to do that. He seems to be happy with it. He checks his hat. It's on at a rakish angle. Great. Done.
Yay.
Let's go to the slip, 15A.
Cut to 15A. You feel you need a tetanus shot just from looking at it. It seems that rust is mainly what holds it together. It does appear to be a tugboat. It looks like a crane in it, like get in, and there's all kinds of different switches and stuff like that to flip because the crane can, it's got a big hook on it, which is currently attached to something else to keep it from swinging around and smashing the fuck out of the boat while you're at sea. And then it has the normal, confusing, bewildering array of boat controls, which, if you have boating skill, don't roll it, but hopefully at that point you'll know what it is. The crane is operate heavy machinery skill. Obviously, if you have that, you'll know what the controls are. If you don't, you're fucked.
Well, I can handle the crane.
Good. That's good because doing it at sea from two unstable platforms when you're dealing with a fucking crane that's hauling weights and shit, not good. Not good if you're brand new to it because you'll probably end up putting the Tiger through your boat, sinking your boat, and then it's going to be you in the ocean and an angry tiger with you. All of you dissolving, none of you with shark suits.
Yeah, don't want to fail that roll.
No, you really don't.
I think I've got an interesting idea for the Tiger. I might be wrong here, but I'm thinking, knowing boats, big boats like this, where you would come out onto the top deck would be like a door, and you would have an empty space in front of it. I'm thinking, set the cage up there with the gate open the door, put some nice big stakes in the cage. So basically, the Tiger hopefully will then wander up on deck into the cage. When it's inside, shut the door behind it, the cage, and then we've got it in the cage on the top deck, ready to be craned out.
Yeah, that's like exactly what we planned 5 minutes ago.
All right. Okay, I was out. Yeah.
He's recovering from the drunken night.
That's it. Did we manage to think out how we're going to take care of the other people below deck, though?
We have a second cage with hamburgers.
Card for that woman. That's fucking great. So I just see the guys. Oh, it may get me, my God.
Well, I was hoping we could lock them in, but apparently we need a vault.
I have 2 round revisions.
Ooh.
Anybody have room in their spot for one of them?
Those are potentially really amazing cards.
I do have really good cards, which I think we're going to need for combat.
I've got a reroll and a haste. I want to keep those.
Okay. Well, then I need to ditch something again. We're loaded with cards. That's good. Good.
Which is better, 2 hit points for everybody, or potentially getting rid of reinforcements?
We've got 2 of them, so we can, generally speaking, Is this no, it's not.
No, this is a simple mission.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
really.
No. It's a potentially super amazingly complicated, lots of moving parts mission, or a simple mission, depending on how you look at it. Yeah.
Your heal card is just 2 hit points.
Everyone who has cards heal 2 HP immediately.
Yeah, I'd ditch that.